Say. Same what?
It never meet. Oh wait.
Same. Okay. Kim says same like this.
Oh, it never
Yeah.
meet.
So there are two lines that never meet. Okay, so two lines that never meet. Good.
Well, we're
So think of
forgetting.
like the railroad tracks. You know how railroad tracks never meet.
Sometimes they do. When they transfer.
Are you serious? Railroad tracks never meet? I don't want to be on that train when this railroad tracks meet. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Two
Okay.
lines that never meet.
So here's what I'd like us to do then. Okay, we're gonna try to investigate and find out what we know about slopes of parallel lines. Okay, so on the grid, I'd like you to plot these points. Okay, so A, so that's 1 comma 1, so 1 to the right, 1 up. There's A, and then B, 5 comma 1. That's right here. Okay. Shh. And then let's plot the next one, 7 3, which is C, and then 10 3. Okay, so I want you to plot these points, and then I also want you to calculate the slope of these points. You can either look at the picture or you can use the slope formula. Okay, so can someone tell me what the slope is for A, B? Say it again. So if you do the formula, I guess 1 minus 1, 5 minus 1, that'd be 0 over 4, which is just 0. So 0. Remember, a flat line is always 0 slope. So CD, if you use the formula, which you didn't have to, yeah, it's still 0. Good. Okay, bless you. Okay. Yes, I am. Now, I want you to do the same thing with the next lines here, EF and GH. Okay, so I want you to plot these points, and I want you to calculate the slopes as well. And then look at your answers and tell me, what do you know about the slopes of parallel lines? Shh. Huh? Oh, random green line? That means I'm done. But anyways, so you don't need them there. Sorry about that. Random green lines. Sorry. Okay, so let's plot point E and then F, 6 comma 1. And then G, which is 1 comma 2. And by the way, you don't have to plot them, but I thought I'd do that right now because I want to show you visuals. I know many of you are visual learners. You like to see pictures. So that's why I do that. Okay. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you go ahead and find the slope for these ones, please. And like I said, oops, sorry. Like I said, let's figure out what the actual slope. All right, let's find the slopes here. Help me out, EF, what's the slope? 1/2? Is it? Is it? No. Is it? You don't know. I'm asking you. Okay. 1 minus negative 2, 6 minus 0. Yes, you're right. It is 1/2 because 3 6 equals to 1/2. And if you did GH, you did those points. 4 take away 2, 5 minus 1. That's 2 over 4. That's also equal to 1/2. Okay, so I like how you found the slope. You remember stuff from last chapter. What do you notice about the slopes of parallel lines then? They're the same. They're not always half, but look, I have two sets of parallel lines, right? EF and GH, slope the same. AB and CD, slope is the same. So what do you find? I want you to say this. Parallel lines have the same slope. Okay. This is the first thing I want you to know for section 6.2. Okay. Parallel lines have same slope. That's all you need to know. Okay. Now we're going to investigate again for the next part, something about perpendicular lines. Now when I tell you the word perpendicular, what does that mean? They're perpendicular. I know, but what does that mean? Yeah, you show me this picture and I see some of you with your hands go like this. You're looking for the right angle, right? So two lines, I'll say, that intersect to make a right angle. Okay? Awesome. So, I, like you, to use the grid below now, and I want you to plot the point AB, and I want you to find the slope, and then after that, we will make the perpendicular to AB, and we'll find that slope. I want you to compare and see what you notice. All right? Shh, don't tell me yet, don't tell me yet, don't tell me yet. Don't ruin it for the rest of your class. Okay. So I hope you've calculated the slope of AB. Okay. And then when you rotate it, yeah, it becomes -4 over here. So this now is your perpendicular. Okay.
Oh, it's like
And that's the new point. Yeah, the image. This is the stuff you did in grade, like.
9.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate these.
Okay, but don't worry. You don't need to do this rotation stuff now. It's just for my illustration. Okay. Don't freak out. Your life is over. Wow.
I actually hate these.
Okay, we'll have some counseling afterwards. Okay. Okay, how do you find the slope of AC now? So now I want you to find the slope with these 2 points, C and A. So I'll take the y2, which is -4. Y1 is 0. And I'll take 3 minus 0. Okay. And then what we have here is -4 over 3. So that's the slope of AC. So what I'd like us to do is compare this with that. And then what conclusions can you make about the slope of perpendicular lines? They flip and become negative. Awesome. So I guess what we'll say here is that the slope of negative lines, the slope, not negative lines, the slope of perpendicular lines. So the slope of perpendicular lines. And can you repeat that for me, Jillian? Are what? Are flipped. How do you spell flipped? I can't spell it. Thank you. F-L-I-P-P. Are flipped and whatever? What do you say? And negative. Awesome. Okay. Now, I will tell you, our flipped and negative doesn't sound too mathy. Okay. The math terminology, and you'll see this or you'll hear this quite a bit, is they'll call it negative. They put the negative in front. Now, what's another word for flip that you've learned before? Yes, reciprocal. Thank you. So to be more mathy, let's use the proper terms, negative reciprocal. Okay? So as an example here, before we go, if I gave you the slope of 5, 6, the perpendicular line slope is? Yeah, not just 6, 5 though. Yeah, -6 over 5. Okay? Before you go, let me give you some homework from 6.2.
Oh, you're so nice.
I am so nice.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. It's good to have a nice teacher, right?
So the negative always applies to the top, right?
So home learning from 6.2, in addition to the 6.1 stuff you haven't finished, try page 349. Numbers 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That's it?
Yay, thanks.
All right. Have a good weekend, everybody.